product question for you. You have a lot of competition now, right? Google's out pushing its meetings product. Microsoft is out pushing its Teams product. Facebook is now out pushing its Rooms product. There are going to be others. When you think about what you think differentiates your product from the products I just talked about, what do you think is the biggest differentiator?
I think the biggest differentiator for Zoom is our ease of use and our reliability. As you have seen during this period of time where we grew from 10 million daily participants in December all the way up to 300 million daily participants in April, is the security and the reliability of our platform. As those users continue to increase, we were able to support that. And I think that's really key. People want to know that when they come to their platform, it's going to be there for them, and it's so simple for them to use. I heard last week, anecdotal stories of 6-year-olds using it for school, all the way up to 80-year-olds using it to keep connected with their families, and that's exactly what our product does every single day.
Hey, Kelly, we use it internally at Squawk. We use it to kind of have a chat on Friday nights, oftentimes, just for everybody to have a cocktail kickback and kind of see what happened through the course of the week. We used it for family birthday parties to celebrate because we can't all be in the same places. I've used it for work events a lot of times, too. But just in terms of as we reopen, how much do you think, how many of those events will still be happening on Zoom? How many of the people who are using it? I know we're kind of dancing around the same thing, but you guys have been a lifeline during this time. I will probably use you from time to time, but I can't imagine I will use you as frequently as I have been using you the last 3 months.
Yeah, I think that what we've seen during this time was really an accelerant for video communications. As you said, we've integrated into aspects of your life, and that's perfect. Because what that does is allows you to keep connected when you can't be with someone, in person. And yet when you can, it's great. Or maybe we did a birthday party for my niece on Saturday as well via Zoom. Some of us were together and some of us were remote. We've also seen, a transition for enterprises as well, where they've taken things like their users conferences. Last week, I did several investors conferences that used to be in person, and now they've moved them onto our webinars product. And I think it's going to be some time before we go back to a place where everyone is meeting back the way they used to together. And maybe it's never going to be the same, meaning that not everybody wants to get on a plane again and fly around the globe to come together for a conference. And we've heard from some of our customers that these virtual events are even more efficient and more effective than they were in person. One of our customers telling us they got twice as many leads this year as they did compared to last year with their users conference. So I think we're going to move to a new world where we have a combined approach, and people have just seen how effective video communications can be as part of their communication strategy going forwards.
Kelly, I want to talk more just about the product for a second. Look out in the future, a year from now, 6 months from now. How much do you think the product is going to change? What are the things that you think need fixing or to be made better now that we're all experiencing it? I know people talk about the latency issue, which you could argue is a technical issue insofar as some people have good Wi-Fi and some people don't, but that's a real issue. Image quality. How do you get people to be able to go off in little separate rooms together if they're in a big room and make that work in a seamless way? There's so many things that you could imagine in the future, but I'm curious from you if there was sort of 2 or 3 things top of your list that you'd like to see come out either of Zoom or, frankly, your competitors.
Well, we always are looking for ways to make the product better. We listen to all of our customers. Approximately 20% of each release is devoted to feedback from our customers. So we've heard a lot during these virtual times and feedback we've gotten already. The thing that I would love the most that hope someday is coming is the ability to, for example, reach out and virtually shake your hand and say hello to you. Or as you were mentioning on Friday night, having, a virtual drink with some friends. Those are the kinds of experiences that we're looking forward to at some point in the future.